Hi, this is Laura. Welcome back to Laurel's Real Money Talks, where we're talking about making, keeping, and investing money. And today we're going to talk about something very specific. Over 62% of parents are either single, blended, and attempting to raise kids in a very old-fashioned education system that is very much just doesn't even work. You know, Ward and June Cleaver don't exist anymore. 1960s is over. We are in 2017. I started being a parent as a single parent by choice. So I was ready to be a mom, and he wasn't ready to be a dad. So off we went, and I've learned to be an extraordinarily successful single parent. And Melissa Mackey's one of my clients, so called me, 2 years ago or so?
Yeah, about that.
And said, I'm going to be a single mom, so teach me how. So talk about your experience. First, your choice, right? And then let's talk about some of the challenges and also just the freedom.
So it's a big pill to swallow because I have read all the books. No, actually, that's a lie. I haven't read all the books. I've experienced and listened to all of my friends talk about being a single parent or being a parent in general. What I've learned is, wow, you have no freaking idea until you're in the thick of it. And, you know, one of the biggest challenges that I found for myself is the idea or practicing the art of receiving. The
good.
Art of receiving is massive, especially for women, because we're so good at give. Let's take care of all these other people, and we forget about ourselves. But really, if our cup is not full, how on earth can we fill somebody else's cup?
Yeah.
So you get drained. You get so energy exhausted, and it's like, oh my God. Okay, I got to reach out to the community, ask for support, receive that help, and not feel freaking guilty. Or have that shame kind of creep in, because it's something that I continue to hear with single moms, that they feel guilty that they're leaving their kid with someone. And man, how on earth can you make $1 million or drive a successful business if you're feeling this?
Well, and I think the other thing too that I got over really, really early, and John DeMartini was my master mentor in this, is, you know, I came to the planet to be a master. We all have a master art to craft, and I don't want my kids just raised by me, right? I want my kids raised by a lot of different people. It takes a tribe to raise a family. So I've just incorporated Live Out Loud to be my tribe. One of the things I want to go back to, you know, because you've been in our tribe for a while, when you called, you know, going through the pregnancy, I don't care how many times I told you to get ready. Like you said, you can't get ready until there they are.
You can't. I would live vicariously through my girlfriends and say, okay, I get it. You know, you're busy, you're doing this, and I hear the kids screaming in the background, but until I was in it myself, you can't explain it.
Yep.
And this whole idea of freedom it will never happen if we don't allow ourselves that space and that time for the community. I mean, I think,
and like you said, to receive the community and allow other people to be part of your children's life.
Yeah.
I've never had that whole guilt thing, so that's interesting. People say, don't you feel guilty? And I said, no, when my kids have an extraordinary lives. They've traveled all over the world.
Yeah.
And you bring yours with you, so talk about taking them with you. How do you organize that?
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm traveling as a single mom by myself with my baby, everybody in the airport wants to help you.
Yeah.
There's never a problem. Girls on the flight attendants, you know, they're on the aircraft and they want to take pictures with my baby, so I just hand her over.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Yeah, like
take my 2-minute break.
Yeah, and you know, being a businesswoman and running these retreats and these masterminds and all these different destinations, it's never do I feel guilty, and I realize that my girl is learning how to build communicative skills. She's learning what it takes to be fearless, because I'm putting her in these situations, which a lot of kids, you watch their behaviors and they're all scared, and I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. What else would you do?
Yeah. It's,
you know, and when my kids get really frustrated, sometimes they'll say, you know, you're a mean mom. I say, well, find another one. So it's sort of
easy.
It's sort of like, okay, I will keep you then. So all you single parents out there, it's a commitment beyond a commitment. Nothing will prepare you for it, but we'll just keep in the conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Melissa was open to having any conversation, as I am, those of you. And it's not just for women. Men, you tend to park them somewhere else, take them with you. It's a journey of a lifetime. It's a very different age. And as the millennials come up, which, by the way, the millennials are the biggest population and buying units in the world right now. They just topped the baby boomers. So millennials are not going to do any different. So let us teach you some of the techniques that we do to be single parents. So you've been listening to Laurel's Real Money Talks. Have an extraordinary day. We'll be in touch soon.